Oh, hi, friends. Doc South here. How you doing? Yeah, that good, huh? Cool. I got actually a rare day off. Yeah, I've heard of days off. They're kind of nice. Yeah, I slept in till about 6:30, and yes, I'm wide awake now and bushy-tailed and ready for a pretty cool day. Going to knock out some writing, do a few chores. Oh, I don't know, and then a couple of video blurps, and well, case in point. What was it? I saw on Facebook, I think a few days ago, there was a posting as, what would you want done with your body when you die? I believe that was it. And people were saying, oh, I want to be cremated. I want to be, uh, I want to be buried at so and so, it's one place or another. I think one guy said he wanted to point his toes, freeze them real good, and then just use a pile driver, put them into the ground, you know, like that. Myself, I think I'd really dig being an organ donor. I don't see any reason, or donate your body to some general purpose. I can't see just sitting around in a doggone coffin 6 feet under, or on someone's on someone's mantle in an urn. Big deal. The I just can't figure that one. So yeah, organ donating is what I'm thinking is a pretty cool way to go. Number one, I mean, there's a lot of cases where people are horribly sick, and what with technology now, if your heart's working when you died, maybe you died from something else. You mouthed off to the wife, and bang, that's it. You're through. Well, you're, if they can get you, if rescue can get you to the hospital in time, a lot of what your, a lot of the parts you have that you were blessed with can go on and help someone else. Of course, the one that comes to mind is hearts, of course. There's, and I think various heart parts as well. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I would imagine if they can do a whole heart, they can probably get, I imagine they can get different parts of it too, I would think. Maybe some poor guy's aorta is getting too thin. Well, perhaps they can take your aorta and sew it into, stitch it into his heart. Next thing you know, the guy's, living a pretty productive life. Lungs, man, it can't be much worse than having a lung that's not working. Gulping for air all day. Well, you can donate lungs to people. Those living. Heart and lungs. You can throw the whole. I guess they can open you up and throw it all in. Yeah, we'll have them done in about a half hour, Mrs. Smith. Yeah, you can mow the lawn later today. Yeah, yeah, like that. Kidneys, of course. I think you can even give a kidney. I've known various people who've given kidneys. You come equipped with two. Actually, I think I knew a guy had three of them once. But still, you can give one away and still be fine yourself. Pancreases. Evidently, you have to be dead to give a pancreas away. But again, pancreases. Sheesh. They're I don't think you digest your food without them. Intestines, yep. Stomachs. In fact, even testicles. Yeah, I know. Guys are going, oh, no, you'll be gone. You won't know. But they can come in handy for someone else. I hate to say this. I don't mean to say, well, penises even. Well, you imagine if say you were in a battle and you lost it, which you could. Well, again, you've got to be deceased to give one of those away, which is probably a good thing. I mean, that's quite a gift. And what else? All sorts of tissues, cells, and fluid. There's evidently hands. Evidently can be donated. I believe you have to be deceased to donate one of them. Corneas, skin, of course. All grafting on burn patients, of course. The islets of Langerhans, that's pancreas islet cells. I'm not sure what that is, but evidently you can be deceased or living to give them. Bone marrow, of course, I think I mentioned that. Blood transfusions, yeah, how many? Gosh, I've given away darn near a gallon of blood, maybe more. And I'm sure you have too. A lot of folks give blood away. Blood vessels, did you know that? Yep, blood vessels, of course. They're basically pipes, and a surgeon can get one out of you quick enough. In you go. Not too. Someone who's got a vessel that's getting ready to pop or has been damaged one way or another. Well, again, even bones, from what I hear, even bones, yes. So there's so much, and you figure when your car falls apart, or it's been in a wreck. Well, maybe it got hit from behind. Well, so all those engine parts can go to a junkyard, and they can keep someone from having to buy a new car. Maybe the engine out of your car can go into a hot rod. Revive a car from the 30s or some such. There's people can do such things, and organ donors pretty much the same thing. Only it's human parts. Again, I think a great idea. I understand there are evidently criminal organizations in other countries that will harvest parts from people illegally, and that no, you don't want to get those. There's something wrong with that. But here in the USA, the organ donations are on the legit. Someone says, "I want to be an organ donor," and there you are, and it works just fine. It works just fine. In fact, I heard a touching story. Evidently, a fellow evidently had a bad heart. Someone passed away. He got that fellow's heart. Evidently it was someone who was like 18 or so who passed away, and this fella got the 18-year-old's heart. Okay, and he's I guess recuperating, or perhaps I imagine he was recuperating in the hospital after the operation. Quite a bit of surgery. You probably have to lay still for a while. And a lady comes in, knocks at the door, and I don't know quite how she found this out, because I would think these things are anonymous, but maybe not. Maybe not. And I could be wrong on that. And the lady said, are you Bill? And he says, yeah, I'm Bill. She says, you just got a heart transplant? He says, yeah. Yeah, he says, some poor fella passed away. I've been very sick with my heart, but boy, I feel good now, and I'm ready to rumble, She says, well, that was my son. She says, that was my son. He says, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. And she said, do you think, would it be asking too much? Could I get a stethoscope and just listen to my son's heart beating in your chest? She said it would really help. And he says, yeah, of course. Anytime you want. You go find a nurse, get a stethoscope, and here you go. And she did. She could hear her son's heart beating still in a new person. And it was the start of a beautiful friendship. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. So you can, if you want to be in on that kind of thing, I guess you just, there's various places you can look up how to donate, how to get the paperwork ready for when your time comes. Because I believe once you die, they only got an X amount of time to get you prepped for that kind of thing. But it's a good thing to do. There's other donations where people, say, well, you can use my body for research, to train nurses, doctors. They work on, before they work on living people, they often will they'll work with cadavers, which again is a good thing. So there you are. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's I think it's better than sitting in an urn for the rest of your yeah, I don't know, for all eternity. God, I can't think of anything I'd hate worse. I'm stuck in this urn. God, better to get out and live a little. Yeah, and share the wealth. Anyway, I thought I'd say. Friends, I'll see you later. I hope this didn't gross you out too much, but honestly, I think it's a great idea. We're lucky we live in a time when people can do such things. Okay, because I think it's organ donation. I think's only been going on for about what? Again, I could be real wrong, but I I can't imagine much more than 100 years, if not less. Okay. Anyway, God bless, and remember that lady going to see that fellow who got her son's heart. Okay. I'll see you later. Thank you, and bye bye for now.